I think everybody is sleeping on how amazing the Pokemon TCG Pocket game really is going to be. Right now, people in New Zealand can play the game for 1 month as a trial period before it ramps up to be released to the rest of the world at the end of October. Obviously, that could change depending on if there's any issues with the game, but hopefully they can stay on target for around Halloween. So let's dive right in. Let's look at some of the mechanics of the app and how the game works, and let's also admire a lot of this crazy artwork. And I don't think a lot of people have been talking about this too much, because you really should, because this is going to be absolutely huge for the Pokemon company. All right, so we're going to head over to Pokebeach. We're going to take a look at what they have for us here. Now, obviously, like I said, the game is only available in New Zealand, and it's going to be their soft launch. And you guys are going to see some different cards down here, and this looks absolutely insane. You're going to see different rarity levels. As you can see here, you have your regular cards. You're going to have some EXs, but then you're going to have higher rarity cards like this Charizard. And man, look at the artwork on these. Now, there's different rarities and stuff you guys are going to see down here. We'll get more into that in just a little bit, but man, just the artwork in the set is absolutely insane. Now, you're also going to be able to battle in this game. It is a dumbed down version of the Pokemon TCG, so not a whole lot of complicated combos and things like that. So this is a great way just to kind of learn the mechanics of the game. But at the same time, one thing is going to be slightly different here. As you notice down here, this one spot where you see a lightning energy, you're not going to get energies in your hands like a normal TCG game or a normal Pokemon game. You're going to get one energy per turn. The energy that you can use per turn is going to be in this big bubble, and the energy that comes up on your next turn will be right here, and you can just use one energy per turn. I think that's going to make it a lot easier for people to learn the game and just kind of have fun with some of the cards they're collecting. I do think this is obviously going to be more for people that just want to learn the basics, but also just collect the card game, because let's be real, some of these cards are absolutely insane. There's going to be no ranked mode. There's not going to be any real world events just yet. There might be eventually. I think that'll probably come with time. Pack open and collecting, you're going to be able to open up one pack every 12 hours. So that is 2 free booster packs per day. Now, there are ways for you to open more, and there is a limit. There will be a limit, an upper limit, and that may change, maybe lower, maybe higher, we'll see. But as you guys see here, there are hourglasses that you can purchase. You can actually purchase a pack of 12 of these. We're getting to some of the price breakdown in a minute. And you'll also see the new set is called Genetic Apex. This particular pack says Mewtwo. Well, there are multiple packs in the game. We'll get to that later as well. But when it comes to the Pokegold, this is what you're going to use to purchase those in-game booster packs once you've already gone past your 2 that you've gotten. Now, this 500X for $100, you're going to get 500X Pokegold coins for $100. Obviously, that's probably the best value. I don't think there's any discount when it comes from 50 to 500. They're not discounting anything. It's 10X, 10X, so no discount there. But as you can see right here, the most Pokegold you can use per day is 150. So 120 booster packs is the most that you can open in a day. Now, there are pack points. So every booster pack that you open, you're going to get 10 points, which is basically like pity points in a sense. As you guys can see right here, there are different ranking systems. So you can purchase these cards. So 2,500 points, you can buy a crown rare card. So if you've opened 250 booster packs, even if you didn't pull a crown rare, you can use those 200 or 2,500 points, and you can go buy one of the crown rare cards, which we'll show off a little bit later. I think that's a really cool pity system. And then you're also going to be able to craft some cards with some extras and spares that you have later. There's going to be more on that once we get into some of the gameplay and things like that. Now, there is a premium pass for $10 a month. You're going to be able to get a 3rd booster pack each day, and then you're also going to get premium missions. Now, the premium missions, you're going to get these special promo cards, accessories, sleeves, coins, things like that. There's going to be really fun. And then you're also going to get these alternate art versions of some of the cards that already exist in the sets. The Meowth card that you see right here is going to be one of those exclusive promos that you're going to be able to get from that. And man, let's look at this thing again, man. This thing absolutely looks insane. Card looks awesome. I really hope they find some kind of way to bring these to the card game. Now, honestly, what I think is, I think that they have a way to bring this to the card game by potentially taking a sports card or Topps like directive at it, where it's not legal for the card game, but what they can do is they can make thicker cards and maybe add layers so there's depth to feel to them. Maybe that's something they'll do in the future. Who knows? But you'll be able to use the premium pass for 2 weeks for free, which is pretty cool. So you get to try it out. And then after that, it is $10 a month. I do think that that's going to be worth it, just getting that one additional pack. If you do it every day, that's 30 packs over the course of the month when they cost you $1, so you're saving yourself $20 just right there if you do the absolute minimum with no missions and no anything else. Now, because this is a sense of gambling, you don't know what you're going to get inside, there have to be specific, exact pull rates. So, like it says here, to comply with certain gaming laws, the game tells you the chances of pulling any one card. A specific rarity will have a 0.02% chance of being pulled, and a 4-star card will have a 0.013% chance of being pulled, which is insane. That is super, super hard. Now, Shine Dust, this is what I was talking about before. You guys are going to be able to convert cards over if you have spare versions of those cards, and then you're going to get a custom variant. They're going to put Pokeballs or some other kind of design on the card itself, so you'll get like kind of a little, it's like a reverse holo, if you want to say, for us with the regular TCG. I think it's good to compare it to that. And there will be trading. Now, this is one thing that I think can go really crazy in the future, because you do need to trade specific rarity. So if you're trading an ultra rare, so to speak, you have to trade an ultra rare with the person you're trading with. But I do think that people are going to probably have some crazy cards, and there probably will be some people making offers with money behind it. Don't quote me on that, but I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that in the future throughout some forums or Facebook Marketplace and things like that. You probably will see people trading specific cards to get, even though you do have to trade same rarity. Some might be harder to get than others, who knows? So we'll see. But the fact that you need to do same rarity does make it a little bit less likely that we're going to see some of that black market type stuff. So that is a good thing. And what I really enjoy about this also, they're not putting the item cards in the main set. You're going to get these through the tutorials. You're going to get these from missions. You're going to get things like that. So they are not going to gum up the booster packs with item cards and energies. That is amazing. That definitely helps to use your experience. And then there have not been determined any kind of release schedule or rotation or anything like that what we currently have with the Pokemon TCG. So that's something to look forward to in the future. All right, so there's going to be different missions and different things that you can do to progress in the game. And these can go anywhere as easy as just logging into the game to complete one mission, opening 4 booster packs, reaching player level 3. I personally don't know how hard that's going to be until I play the game. I am going to try to use a VPN to try to test out the game, so keep an eye on the channel. Hit that bell if you guys want to be notified whenever I post another video on that. Hopefully, I can get a gameplay video uploaded within the next few days. We're in the middle of a hurricane right now, so probably going to be a couple days, but we'll see what happens with our internet. But you're going to be able to trade, like I said, through that as a mission as well. And then you're going to be collecting certain cards for themes and things like that. So there's going to be a lot of missions, which is going to make the game a lot of fun. So not just like, ooh, I opened a booster pack and I have a card. Having specific missions are going to make you constantly involved with the game and feel like you're a little bit more immersed, which I thoroughly enjoy. And it also gives that social aspect, which some other things do lack. It does force you to kind of get out there, similar to Pokemon Go, and be a little bit social and kind of get you out and moving around or talking to some people you might not normally talk to unless you played the game. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the rarity breakdown before we go look at some of these cards. So you guys are going to have 4 levels of diamonds. It's going to be common, uncommon, rare, and double rare / ultra rare. That's going to be your diamond rarities as you see here. Then you're going to have your illustration rares at 1 star, your special illustration rares as a 2 star. So we'll get to some of these in a minute, and these are what we're comparing to the actual physical TCG. You're going to have your immersive cards, which are going to be the 3 gold stars, and those immersive cards are going to be similar to this Pikachu right here. And take a look at the way these cards work. So when you open this in the app, if you get an immersive card, you're going to be able to go through the card artwork, and this is absolutely insane. These cards are going to be highly sought after. I actually like these cards so much more than the crown cards, which are the highest rarity, but I think these immersive cards are going to be the real chase cards of Pokemon TCG Pocket, me personally. And I mean, just looking at the way this looks, absolutely stunning. Brings you right back to the beginning once you click the card in the dashboard. So those are super, super cool. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And then also after the immersive cards, you guys are also going to have your 4 diamonds, which are similar to our regular EXs or our regular double rares in the card game. And just look at the way they turn. There's a lot of like kind of layers in it. I love the way they do that. It makes the card pop out. So those are going to be your 4 diamond cards. And again, some specific examples here. 4 diamond, you got the Articuno that kind of comes out, pops out at you a little bit. Now, there are no specific like animations with these. It's a different website. But once you get to the Venusaur is getting to your 2 star, as you guys can see right here. So this is going to be similar to a special illustration rare for this. So this is the next level before you get to the immersive cards. Another double rare. This Zapdos looks so amazing. Look at the artwork on this. These things look crazy. The Bulbasaur, look at this. I don't want to zoom in that far. Can I zoom in just a little bit? I guess we got to zoom in like all the way when we do that, unfortunately. But look how adorable it is. Oh my goodness. We got the Charmander, the Charizard. This thing looks insane, and this is going to be an immersive card. This Charizard is an immersive card, and it's going to be absolutely wild. I cannot wait to get into all this. Look at the Gyarados. Oh my gosh. Look at the boat capsizing in the background. Magikarp's like, ooh. And then obviously, we had to bring one of my favorite artists in here, Tomokazu Kamiya. Oh my god. Look at the Golbat artwork. That thing looks ridiculously beautiful. Absolutely stunning. The Gengar artwork as well I showed on IG the other day. But just so many other beautiful cards and beautiful artworks. You guys are also going to have some extended arts of some classic cards. So like the Slowpoke from Fossil, we're going to have an extended art version of it in here, kind of with the special borders. And they have a little bit more of the Slowpoke action there. Love the way they did that. And then you're going to get your crown cards. Now the crown cards, basically, all they are is a gold version of the special illustration or those double gold star cards. So you see the crown emblem down here. That's going to be your rarity symbol. But check out the way the gold looks in this. Now, we don't have an immersive version of this just yet, but I can't wait to see what that looks like when we see it in game. The Zapdos card looks ridiculous. And Mew is going to be the last card, I believe, in the set. So this will be the last immersive card that you unlock. I think you have to unlock all the other ones first. Don't quote me on that. But then also you have the Pikachu EX, and this is going to be one of the promos for completing the tasks, the tutorials and things like that. So this Pikachu right here is one of the promos for completing the tasks in game. Hopefully this video was able to give you some information that you might not have had before. I think Pokemon TCG Pocket is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be a huge moneymaker for the Pokemon company. But man, the cards look beautiful. The game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. There is an aspect where you can purchase in to get more stuff, but you can also play for free. You don't need to put a penny into the game. You can just play for fun, trade with friends, battle with friends. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video or the next live.